Hello ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Premier League Fantasy Football and welcome to my video. In today's video I want to look at my team, seeing how well they've performed in Game Week 26, then we move ahead to Game Week 27. So if you're new to the channel, please do subscribe and drop a like on the video as it helps my channel a lot. Here we go. So as you can see, for Game Week 26 I got 49 points, below the average of 46 because I did take a -4 point hit. Let's have a look at the -4. So I removed players like Saka and Watkins when I wildcarded a couple of game weeks ago. You know, I tried to do something a little bit different, go against, you know, the highly owned players, and it just didn't work out. And you know, these things happen, right? You try your luck, you try to gamble, you try to risk it. If it did pay off, and you know, Watkins and Saka didn't do well in the last couple of game weeks, then yeah, it would have definitely helped me out. I would have been quite close to the top 100k mark, but that's not the case, and I like my lesson there. I brought back Saka and Watkins. I did remove Kevin De Bruyne because I did hear that he was on the bench, and I brought Wang from Wolves against Sheffield United, and he only got 3 points, and now he's injured, so I need to basically remove him, and I did. I removed him for Madison. I couldn't get Song by 0.1. So I bought Madison. Madison is back, you know, and he's a player that can definitely get the returns. I am definitely thinking about bringing in Song as well in that Black Game Week 29. So I've got plans for him. So let's just have a quick look. Game Week 29. As you can see, the back line didn't really do well. Foden and Haaland got some points. Saka and Watkins, basically highly owned players, got the returns. It was a small blank. As you can see, there was a couple of teams that did not have a fixture. But yeah, it wasn't good at all. So moving forward to Game Week 27. I've got quite a lot of options really to kind of play with. And I feel like I might get some points off the bench as well. You know, one of my players doesn't play. So not 100% certain who I'm going to play because it's quite difficult to kind of predict. But let's go through it. So Areola in goal against Everton. I could play the Luton goalkeeper against Aston Villa, but Aston Villa is just a goal scoring machine right now. Gabriel against Sheffield United. Virgil against Nottingham Forest, and I do have Reguilon against Chelsea. I feel like it's between Doherty or Alex Moreno. It's so difficult to kind of pick who I think could do well. I don't know. I don't know. I'll just have to make a decision towards the end. I guess Doherty could be quite good. Even Alex Moreno, I'd love to play both of them and just go for it and just take a risk. But then who would I bench? And then that's quite of a difficult job. However, because Brentford is at home, and I don't know, sometimes Chelsea does not perform, you know. I don't know. I just got a gut feeling, and I might be wrong. You know, I might be wrong. And the only reason why I'm not playing Doherty is because I've got Watkins here against Luton. You know, I bet, you know, Watkins will get like 2-3 returns because the way he's playing and the way Luton is playing, they conceded a lot of goals. But Doherty has been quite attacking, so I don't know. It's quite difficult to judge here. Maybe I'll play him and just go for it, take a little bit of the risk. Let's have a quick look at the percentages here. So 8.5. Reguilon is 1.8. So I don't know. I'll make a last minute decisions on those 3 defenders. But I got Barkley against Aston Villa. I got Foden against Manchester United. I got Madison against Crystal Palace. Saka versus Sheffield United. Watkins against Luton. Tony against Chelsea, and Haaland as my captain against Manchester United. So quite a few options there that I can use. Now, if I go to like Game Week 8, this is where the small double game week is. As you can see, Bournemouth has a fixture at home against Luton, and they also have a fixture at home against Sheffield United. For Luton, they got Crystal Palace away, and they got Bournemouth away. For me, I already got 3 Luton players. I got Doherty, Barkley and goalkeeper. However, I don't have Solanke, so Solanke is probably going to be my main player to bring in for Ivan Toney. Or yeah, I mean, I don't really want to remove Haaland because, but he is blanketed in game week 29. So for 29, I have got. So I don't really want to free hit this because it's not. I don't know. I don't think I'm going to free hit because I already planned it. So I don't free hit because I got like. I mean, I want to have Toney, right? So if I bring Solanke, yeah, I want to have Toney. Maybe. I mean, I can't really remove Watkins, right? So let's just say, as an example, I'll bring Toney back into the team. Let me see what Brentford's got for the next game. Where are they? Against Manchester United. So as an example, right? Let's just say, I got Reguilon, so that's one. I might bring Toney back into the team, so that's 2. I've got 3 Luton players, so that's 5. I got Madison, 6. Let's just say I'll bring in Song for Foden. That's 7. I got 2 Aston Villa players, 8, 9. So yeah, I'll probably get around 9 players, and I think I'll be quite happy with that. I probably will captain Song here against Fulham. So I'll be quite happy with that. I don't know which other player I could really go for, and the other players would be just like extra differentials really to boost up the numbers, but I feel like I'm okay there, and I don't really want to free hit to this because if I'm already going to get Song and I got Madison as well, who else am I going to get? I can get probably one of their defense. Yes, Bowen is a player that I could get. I already got 2 Aston Villa players, so I don't know, with a -4 I'm happy to have 9 players, and I feel like I covered most of these players. I mean, I could take a raw risk and bring 3 bony players with a free hit, but I don't think that's I don't know. Don't think that's the right way to do it. I feel like if I hold the free hit, I've got the free hit and the bench boost, okay? I feel like I can utilize the free hit in a double game week, and then bench boost in one of them double game weeks as well. So I'm just going to hold my free hit unless I get lots of injuries, but then if there's injuries to the main players here, then I don't think anyone's going to really free hit in here. I think they're just going to try their best to get as much as players as possible and just get through the weekend. So, is that the weekend though? It is the weekend. Cool. So that is pretty much it, guys. That's my plans there. I'm just going to have a quick look at my team in Draft Hound. You guys can take a look. There'll be a link in the description below. So I'm just hoping that I just get closer to the top 500k, and then try my best to get to the top 100k. It's going to be quite difficult. Differentials needs to pay off, and it needs to pay off quick. So I'm just going to quick look at like fixture stuff. Let's have a quick look. So Arsenal, Manchester City, and Liverpool. It's top 3 for this week. Then you got Bournemouth, Arsenal, and Brighton. And for game week 29, you got Tottenham, Brentford, and Aston Villa. So you got to kind of target those teams. If we look at some of the player rankings, for strikers, you got Haaland, Watkins, Alvarez. For game week 28, you got Solanke if he's fit. Morris, some of the Luton strikers. Haaland and Watkins. For game week 29, as you can see, is a little bit different here because of the blank game week. So yeah, those are some of the suggestions there. Looking at game week 27, Saka, Odegaard. I just want a quick look at Odegaard here because that was a player that I had before I wildcarded, and yeah, before I wildcard, he got 10. Or was it here? 14, yeah. So he just went all out. I think when did I wildcard? Game week 24? Let's have a look. I can't remember. Yeah, game week 24. Thank you. Yeah, great. So I had players like Odegaard in game week 34 and 24, and I removed him. And look at him, he just smashed in and got so many amount of points. And I bought him around here so I can really attack these fixtures because the fixtures look good, but then he just didn't perform for 3 game weeks, you know, and it was a little differential. And I thought, okay, you know, I'm going to try something else now. Remove you, and he got Oils and gets 10 points. This is what I mean. It's so bad. But anyways, guys, that is pretty much it. I feel like I should be okay for this game week, and for game week 28, because I do have the players that I need for the double. Looking at these fixtures, I guess some of the players that I can look at that I should be bringing in, maybe Bowen could be a player against Burnley. So, you know, not for this week, for next week, I could probably try to fit in Bowen, you know, take a minus 4.8 and bring in Bowen and Solanke. But then how would I do that? Who would I remove, right? So it's just quite difficult. So Bowen is like 7.8. I don't really have the funds to do that. I don't know who I could remove, and yeah, we'll see. Anyways, thank you so much for joining, guys. I hope that this video has helped you, and have a good weekend. See ya.